A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move early Thursday, the U.S. Senate approved President Trump's rescission package, marking a notable policy and fiscal achievement for the administration. The vote, which took place at 2:30 a.m., resulted in a narrow 51-48 decision to eliminate $9 billion in funding, primarily targeting foreign aid and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. Senators Susan Collins and Lisa Murkowski were the only Republicans to oppose the bill, while Minnesota Democrat Tina Smith was absent due to hospitalization. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell changed his vote to support the bill at the last moment, despite earlier indications of potential opposition to the spending cuts. The House of Representatives is expected to vote on the package by Friday. The majority of the cuts, nearly $8 billion, will come from foreign aid spending. Notably, $400 million originally allocated for President George W. Bush's President's Emergency Plan for AIDS Relief, PEPFAR, program was reinstated, a move that reflects ongoing bipartisan support for HIV/AIDS initiatives. However, the package also includes a substantial $1.1 billion cut to the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, which funds essential services like NPR and PBS, raising concerns about the impact on rural communities that rely on these services. This marks the first time the rescission process has been utilized to reduce spending since 1999. President Trump previously attempted a $15 billion cut in 2018, which ultimately failed to pass the Senate. Since the Budget and Impoundment Control Act of 1974 was enacted, presidents have submitted 1,178 rescission requests totaling $76 billion, with only 461 requests, amounting to $25 billion, successfully making it through Congress. Despite the administration celebrating this as a significant victory, unresolved conflicts remain. The bill's passage was largely attributed to Trump's personal lobbying efforts and the backing of grassroots conservative voters. Senator Roger Wicker expressed concerns from the chamber floor, urging the White House to provide more detailed information on specific program cuts in future proposals. Senator Tom Tillis voiced apprehensions about potential regrets stemming from the cuts, suggesting that Congress may need to revisit some decisions in the future. The Senate's decision to cut spending comes amid ongoing debates about the balance between fiscal responsibility and the need for social programs. While Republican leaders, including Senate Majority Leader John Thune, hailed the vote as a move toward fiscal sanity, concerns linger about ceding congressional spending authority to the executive branch without clear guidelines on how cuts will be implemented. Notably, the bill faced significant opposition from Democrats, who attempted to introduce amendments to protect funding for public broadcasting and international aid programs. However, none of these amendments were adopted, with the final vote reflecting a stark partisan divide. Senator Lisa Murkowski's dissent highlighted the lack of clarity regarding the implications of the proposed cuts, particularly in relation to public broadcasting services. In response to the Senate's decision, NPR President Catherine Marr emphasized the importance of sustaining funding for public media, particularly in light of recent emergencies where local stations played a crucial role in disseminating information. Marr called on the House of Representatives to reject the proposed elimination of public media funding, arguing that it could endanger lives and undermine community resources. The rescission package now heads to the House, where its fate remains uncertain, especially after the Senate made adjustments to the original House proposal. House Speaker Mike Johnson reiterated the desire for the House's version to pass without alterations, underscoring the urgency for both chambers to reach an agreement before the funding expires on Friday. As this legislative process unfolds, the implications of the cuts, particularly those affecting foreign aid and public broadcasting, will be closely monitored. The Trump administration's commitment to reducing federal spending continues to face challenges as lawmakers grapple with the potential consequences of these significant financial decisions. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.